Ring groups are extension numbers or destinations that will ring multiple phones at the same time. In this particular case, if you dial 242 on your extension, it'll ring the extensions 142 and 151. This is useful for making multiple receptionist phones ring when people call in, so that it gives anyone the opportunity to answer the phone call. Let's add a new ring group. Let's call it extension 9605. The extension number really doesn't matter too much. Just make sure it's unique. We'll call it the inbound sales ring group. Let's say Luke is part of sales. Sally and Tom are all salespeople. So now we know that extensions 100, 450, and 451 will ring at the same time when this particular ring group is called. Down here we have a destination if no answer. What that means is all these people's phones are going to ring for a specific amount of time. Default is 20 seconds. And if none of them pick up the phone, the system won't know which person's voicemail to go to. So you have to tell it. If no one picks up, send them to a specific voicemail box. Let's use Sally's voicemail. On the Advanced tab, you've got the typical caller ID prefix. So if this particular ring group, what do we call it? We called it sales. So you can put in sales if you want to, which means that any incoming calls will be caller ID prefixed with the word sales. So the people on the ring group know that it's the sales phone number. Skip busy extensions means it'll skip any phones that are currently already on the other line. It will not try to use call waiting. Confirm call is kind of a special one. What this does is it forces the person picking up the call to press 1 in order to answer the phone call. This prevents someone from accidentally picking up a phone call that they don't want to pick up. So if Sally picks up, it'll actually tell her, you have a call from so-and-so, click 1 to answer or click 0 to reject. Most of the time you'll want to leave this alone unless you've got a very specific use case for it. Of course, you can customize how long all the phones will ring. By default, like I said, is 20 seconds. And then of course there are multiple ring strategies. Typically you'll want to use ring all, which means it'll just ring all the extensions unconditionally. A hunt group means it'll go through the list one by one and ring each phone for the specified ring time, 20 seconds, one after the other until someone picks up. And of course there's random, so it'll send the call to a random person. And statistically speaking, it will spread evenly, so in the course of 24 hours, each person will receive the same amount of phone calls, roughly. Let's submit that. Now typically defining a ring group is not enough. I can pick up my phone and dial 9605 to ring these specific people. However, you will probably want to go to call routing and then inbound to set a phone number to go to this particular ring group. As always, you'll want to make sure to click apply changes to save your work.